the energy is still very much concentrated towards paving this road for divine feminine to be able to rightfully enter this realm. And there is a lot of dirt coming out. Throughout this time between eclipses, a lot of dirt is coming out from various locations. And through this adjustments, I want to say, or through this recalibrating or switching, changing, upgrading system of values, from which lens we are looking at reality itself. Are we looking at it through lens of unconditional love, or are we looking from some sort of pragmatic fairness? See, we're talking in between a lower realm and higher upper realm. Where are we standing in terms of how we interact with the reality? 333 today is extremely important number. This, briefly, I want to say it means that the outline, the plan, how everything is going to happen has been outlined and it's already at play. Of course, at the level 4, 5, etc., some additional things may be coming too. There will be some adjustment. There will be exactly this upgrading, the recalibrating. We are approaching, I think, Saturn-Neptune conjunction, which will last. And so the first idea of how to kind of prepare for this time, or how to be able to, how alchemy works. Alchemy works in such way that our energy has to fit whatever phenomena is happening. That's called alignment. When we are enough flexible, when our energy is enough open everywhere, our chakras are open, so we can shift and shape shift into the major energetic current on Earth right now. Some of us are ahead of time. Some of us went through whatever happening now 10 years ago, 8 years ago. They already went through it. That's why we now here hold the energy of the phenomena. So what to do to be able to, in this particular way, we see Neptune is all about the giant systems of meaning, like a large lens, large perception, this deep dark ocean of unconscious mind. That's how I like to call it. This painting I didn't finish still, because I just simply don't have time, is good representation of it. There is an outline, but everything inside is cloudy. So these are just like religious and intellectual systems, the worldview systems. And Neptune is here about, Neptune is not really, and I mean, I'm talking about Saturn, it's not really about matching this energy. Saturn wants you to know that you already learned and that you're ready for something new. So you need to prove it, and prove it in extremely pragmatic sense. So if you have anything which is unfinished in your life and it's easy to do it for you, do it right now. That's how you will fit this alchemy. That's what Hermetic's laws are saying. Pretty much. That's how it works. It's pretty intuitive, pretty simple, pretty much common sense, I would even say. Well, I'm hearing Asmita. What was that? This is in Sanskrit. This is Sanskrit term. I don't want to be wrong. I don't know if I have a way of checking that out right now. But I'm gonna try. Well, this is like a egoism. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. It's like having egoic lens. That's why I was talking about all those lenses, upper realm lens and lower realm lens. A Smita is like low realm lens. Let me see. It's like, saying that something is me, it's mine. It's like as if you are superimposing yourself onto something where there is no self. Because it's like if you think of your mind, your thoughts, as they are your own, and you're holding on to them, and you looking from this lens at the world outside. This is called asmita in Sanskrit. Look at the definition of it, or what that word means. But I'm pretty sure is that mistaken sense of the identity. It's a trap. It's a kind of a curse, I would even say. It presses onto my yeah. Okay, let's leave this behind. But this is definitely an impurity in perceiving the world around us. And both Neptune and Saturn are Saturn. Well, that's interesting. Slip. I just said like my old friend's name, by the way, by accident. That might be a very much important here for some reason. It's a lot of intellectual energy in it, but Saturn is not about all of... I mean, both Saturn and Neptune are about lack of this asmita, lack of this egoic sense. They both extremely collective energies. They're both extremely energies without ego. As we going through the solar system and the meaning of planets, the farther we are from a sun, the less of this central or egoic energy is within the planet. That's why some people are not even, like, traditionally in Vedic astrology, they do not count inner planets as a part of somebody's chart, really, because they think this is for giant, large events in society. But I don't necessarily agree with it. I just think like this energy is kind of like a ruler, and it's a kind of beyond us a little bit. I'm staring at this 10 of Pentacles, and I'm thinking, well, that's amazing. If it wouldn't be... Well, I'm getting energy like there was an alternative plan for your life. Somebody's dreaming about something else to happen in your reality than it happened. There are a lot of people who have unfulfilled desires, and here I have to stop and say that it presses again into my mouth. Like I have to say something which is slightly perhaps irrelevant, but maybe for someone it is very important right now here. Somebody is releasing extreme amounts of anger, and I think somebody is doing the asmita thing, like misplacing it's taking them it too much to themselves, treating it as a personal me, mine, my anger, my situation, my desires, my reality, me, etc. And here for someone's healing, there is a solution. So the anger is simply when your desires are not being able to be fulfilled. So this Rajasic energy, this fire within solar plexus chakra, is being blocked by someone or some external circumstances. This is what causes in people anger. When they cannot do what they want. And the resistance, so the blockages. So blocking somebody's road is very annoying to someone. So let's say there is, I'm sensing a father figure from this few cards I have here. Lovers, Ace of Cups, Devil, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. Planned for someone's life here. I don't know. I don't want to interpret it negatively. I see two things happening here. I'm going to tell about both of them. But I don't know, I'm picking up on an energy of father figure here. And I'm sensing that this is a person who has blocked you in a certain way. This is a person who caused you to have this inner reservoir of anger, which is ready to be released. And it was through blocking all your roads. And I'm not seeing it. Perhaps there are indicators of it in reality, but I see it as so much so this is much more astral energy. I don't know if someone's father is an astral projector. I don't know if someone's father is some wizard, magician, somebody who actually works with spirit, works in spirituality. I'm also sensing the energy of a manifestor in human design. I'm hearing so is father, so is son. So there is a similarity between a grandfather and a father figure. Here somebody will have to approach it very maturely. There are a few things I want to talk about, and this free energy is bringing yet another concept to this whole equation. And the concept of, see, this is still counteracting Rajas with sattvic energy. So instead of having these earthly desires running in circles, searching for what we can accomplish, we have talking about what society said to us, that it's what we're supposed to do, that's what is noble, what is honorable, what we have to do, is to be successful, to have this ambition, to have this drive, all of this. Well, right now, in this particular case, this is something which disturbs someone, because somebody has this all energy within them, buzzing, but this energy is all blocked. All is being blocked, so it eats someone alive. It causes more and more guilt within. It causes more and more explosive anger within. There are two options here. One option is that somebody doesn't have a technical abilities, pragmatic abilities in order to proceed with what they want to achieve, and this requires learning here, committing and learning. There is another option here. I'm sensing somebody who, I don't know if you had like psychedelic experience, or you simply experienced this bliss, this unity, you opened your third eye chakra and it was just right now, like not long ago. That's what I'm sensing somebody did. And now is this like a fall down, like you going down, like you don't know, you lost this identity and you're just like don't know what to do with yourself, and it kind of, you have depression, you like fell into depression because like nothing is so exciting, nothing is so wonderful as the peak of what you experienced. I don't know why this energy is coming here. Here there is an explanation. So you embodied this, and the peace and the balance and the calm state is what is being treasured here. If you embodied it and you're falling into again this energy of chasing, of hunting, this is not true embodiment. Once you feel absolute and total peace, this is when you can say your work. And through all your life, you will have more and more of those experiences. You will always be surprised by what is there on the other side to see. It never ends. It truly never ends. There's no such a thing as an end goal, end game. There is something new which we will have to experience. That's the beauty of this reality we live in. But we have some sort of psychological conditioning, and with the Saturn, with this Neptune here, I'm sensing it so much more that we're expecting some cycle to close, something to completely end, and there are those cycles. But have you ever experienced something drastically, a closing? It's not when it closes. This is when the tower is happening. This is not real closing. This is not the end. This is what is like the nervous system working in coherence versus nervous system versus emotional reactions are projecting into some sort of inner field the all the feelings. That's what I'm kind of seeing somewhere. Let's come back to this reading. I'm still thinking we're gonna have to talk about solar plexus chakra here, even through the most I'm sensing here is this divine feminine energy. It's between sacral center and solar plexus. There's so much energy is happening here right now. And crown chakra and third eye are the four chakras are so prominent. Let me look at my candles. We have sacral, two of them. It's kind of like one is low, one is on a salt, is cleansing. I'm not doing this purposely here. I'm just like, we have two candles which are kind of like a tower, like a Babel tower, kind of shaped like, we have here purple one, and here we have, I think it's light blue. This is throat chakra more so. I don't know. I'm sensing somebody needs a cord cutting. If you want, I can. Let's say that's the cord cutting. We're gonna see what we have to cord cut from. If you don't want it, don't claim this energy. If you want it, let's just do it right now. Let's imagine this cord in between those candles. Imagine we are slicing it up. This is all symbols. You don't, I'm not doing those kind of things. I think they are like playing with toys, and I just like, I don't believe in this kind of, I think this is literalization of the energy. But this helps because we are human and we all have sensory perception. Perhaps a lot of us, most of us, has it as dominant cognitive function. Therefore, this definitely helps to imagine, right? Let's see what has to be cut off, because I almost thinking like we had this yesterday. There was this breakthrough in feminine energy. Today is this breakdown in masculine energy. That's really what it is, and both have to happen. And through, you have to look at the both from detached perspective. If you are someone who is going through this process right now, so I'm gonna just tell you what kind of symptoms you may feel. First, you may have like weird sensory perception, sensory feelings around your lower abdomen, etc. You may have some issues with the sensations out there. So maybe you feel like you need to pee, let's say, but you actually don't. Maybe you feel some sort of heat in your solar plexus area today as well. It's possible. Maybe you feel the tingling in the throat. Maybe you feel slight headaches or pressure around the center of the head. That's all I can kind of vibe sense here. And know that something important. Oh, and I'm getting extreme earring. So yeah, that's a confirmation. Truly, that's what's happening. So we have the patterns around the father figure like energy. And why I'm hearing young versus old. We need new leaders. That's definitely true. So those masculines, they also opening this higher feminine perception within them, as you are opening, or perhaps I'm sensing feminine collective is trying to soften up this solar plexus energy, but it's just getting like explosive right now. It's just between a tension between the two. One have to subdue, another one has to. There has to be an exchange. And I'm sensing that masculine collective is holding on to the power. Holding strongly onto power. Let me see. Say, believe in the impossible, blue moon. So even through this looks like it might be a hopeless thing. That there will be no reconciliation, there will be no cooperation. There will be. Your hard work is paying off, and this is definitely certain energy here. Because this shift will happen from unconditional lens and through diligence. That's the only way it can happen, and only those who will be able to reach this level of consciousness or seeing it through this lens will be able to be in the glory of the new energy. The rest is in asmita, right? The rest is in this egoic lens, and they are out of the equation. They're gone. They're not in the game. They're basically out of the game. Like that's what I'm sensing in here. The fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, and I think that we will be right entering. I don't know. Something is in Aries. I don't know if next full moon isn't in Aries. And there's like a lunar eclipse back then. I don't know. I will have to verify that. So we have this fiery moon. you know, energy is getting definitely exposed. There's another Aries card. It's new moon this time. It is time to take action. Yeah, that's really what I'm sensing. Like a masculine energy is Mars and Leo right now, and a feminine energy is Venus and Aries. That's how the best I can describe it. For someone who knows the astrology, I will, and they both have the shadow side, which is equally there. So this shadow side is perhaps for Leo, it might be let's say Pisces, and for Aries, it might be, let's say, Scorpio, or something like that. There is this extreme inner knowing, see through from a side of the feminine collective, and there is this the depth of understanding the phenomena, understanding what's happening around us. There is an uptake in well, necessity to know. A lot of people want to know what's next, because it seemed actually so chaotic and it seems so unpredictable that people are reaching back to the old knowledge. I'm seeing Sophia, the knowledge itself, but also the goddess, the Gnostic goddess. The Gnostic goddess. And by the way, now I remember, so yesterday I've been talking about this return on divine feminine. Believe me or not, the next day I've seen like almost everyone was onto the topic in like spiritual community. So definitely is energy everyone picks up on. This is not something which is blah 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 there because I have some subjective perception. No, it's not that. It's definitely exactly what's happening. And there is a full moon eclipse. This is when it's happening. Full moon lunar eclipse. This is happening 3rd March. We have this Aries energy in here. It is, I think, in Aries, but I'm not sure. Okay, let me see. So the first thing I wanted to say about those cards, there was this somebody's story, and I see it 3 different ways at once. I'm seeing somebody's love relationship was being orchestrated, and it was a sacrificial ritual done by a father figure. So father figure, as if we have Middle Ages, sold a daughter to a devil in order for this father to achieve this 10 of Pentacles, have this wealth. Classical. Here I'm seeing this Eastern Star and Masons, all these groups. And I was hearing somebody's dad is actually an occultist here. Actually, like, I don't know if they, there are a few things I'm seeing. One thing is they travel a lot. Another thing I'm seeing, they are going to some sort of church and they stay there longer. Another thing is somebody's father is some sort of like, have some sort of artistic like position. Another thing I'm sensing is somebody's dad is in some sort of like, I'm not seeing somebody in governmental position, but I'm seeing somebody affiliated with governmental bodies. So somebody is in a loop of doing business here, business there. That's what I'm sensing. I'm sensing one is literal energy, another one is the energetic sacrifice. Is a big thing here. I have all of those, this old matrix like ideas about what femininity is, and that the women are useless, and they can, the doctors can be only of use if they being like if they go and get a great husband or get some, I don't know, there's some stupid energy like this around here. And they haven't been successful with it. They were partially successful with it. Another way I'm seeing it is, so we're dealing with this, you see, that's why I'm saying father figure. We're dealing inside of someone, there is this anger, that somebody's dad literally destroyed their life, cut all of their ambition, think of them in ways where like this person is useless, this person can do this, can do that, this person only should marry somebody who knows how to do things, how to drive, how to earn money. Like, I don't know. I don't think you are like this. I'm just thinking this person is extremely ignorant here. Yeah, another way I'm seeing it is somebody is genuinely actually in love, and there is a good relationship. This is the prediction. This infinite, beautiful love, this union, this symbiotic relationship with someone is being intercepted by some sort of controlling character here. And then on the other side, there is a person who is this ideal masculine waiting. So somebody actually has wealth, they have stamina, they have power, they have ambition, they have this push forward, yet they have this amazing, extreme emotional intelligence and leadership qualities. Yet this in between, this being intercepted. That's the main two things I'm seeing here. This will be different for each person. Whether it is, I'm thinking both versions are really true. I'm seeing those cards, they forming like a multi-dimensional patterns, like as if we just need those cards and nothing else. That's how I sense it. Both are true. Shadow aspect of it is true. There are two things which are being granted here, for sure. What is being granted is like as if the trauma somebody's father figure caused bring them the best relationship possible. That's certainly that. I don't know. I shouldn't have taken this deck, but I did because it was like almost magnetizing. Because we're gonna have to unfortunately touch on this side of what was happening there with this father figure. See, we have Ace of Pentacles. So somebody wanted, gives all worldly power and treasures, makes one rich quickly. That's what I've been saying. Somebody's dad just went and, hey, devil, could you just like take my child's soul and give me that? Seriously, like, this is the best I could, and it might be not that, it might be that they just met someone who is like extremely powerful position, and they say, okay, so you have so you have a daughter, do you have a son? Because I have daughter, and they could just like get married. Isn't that a good idea? I say, no, I don't think it's gonna work. I think she's useless and ugly. So they say, okay, so could you just like take her soul? We're just gonna like keep her somewhere in a shed behind our home. She's just walking in circles. And then you can take that instead, I don't know what I'm picking up on, but it's kind of that. Ace of Pentacles. And we have, what else? We have the Moon in reverse. So this nasty thing somebody wanted to do is coming to light. Somebody wanted to do this to, actually, I'm wondering, Queen of Wands. So that might be your characteristic. Teaches arts and sciences, tells anything one desires to know. Gives dignities, can make any man subject to one's demand. What does that mean? The one subject to one's demands, gives good familiars. I was saying this is like kind of like an oracle, because like tells anything one desires to know. So ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you. Teaches arts and sciences. So this is somebody very versatile. It's like almost like a genius. Like, who knows about arts and sciences at once? Who knows like the humanistic and scientific part of things? It's very much unique mind, very well-rounded individual. Tells one desires to know. So, no, she also can control masculine collective here. That's because a Queen of Wands, from all the queens, she has the most fire. She has the most of the solar plexus masculine, one would say masculine energy. So she knows the, I was saying, like, Aries, Scorpio, these two things is like, you are like this. So you know, see through people's shadows. You can control people with their own desires if you will, if you wish. You could. I don't think you're doing that, but this is in the range of your possibilities. So, like, I don't know, this father figure played themselves, because think about it, he is a Knight of Wands. This is a Queen of Wands. So this, for her, like, Knight of Wands is like a son. Like, it's like a younger energy, like a younger brother. Not like a father figure. So this Queen of Wands, she knows everything here. So I don't know, I almost feel like you've been putting up with it secretly, but you've been like benefiting off of this in a certain way. Like, tell me this damn wrong, because like this is really weird. Like, as if you understand how people work and operate very, very well. You can do anything you want with them, yet you somehow want them to think they are sacrificing you in a certain way. You want them to think that they are doing this and this to you. Why is it because like I'm not want to criticize you, but like I see the strategy in it. I don't think it's bad though. I think you're doing some sort of God's job here. Like, you know your mission. You know you have to bring those people to them. If they demise you, you need to bring those people to judgment. You're just doing it in like a very intelligent and passive way. But like I'm sensing like the energy of like an intrigue and mystery and etc. around you. The Devil in reverse. So we have makes one worse off than ever before, tricks mortals into being bound, accepts child sacrifice. This is all in reverse. So I feel like you are being in this issue. You are shapeshifting. You are like cloaking yourself. Showing these people, okay, look, you're doing this and this to me. But what you're working for, what you're doing actually is protecting other children from being sacrificed. You're protecting even this father figure and other people who are in it. This is some sort of secret society, I'm not gonna lie. You are actually protecting them from their ultimate demise. You are actually guarding their soul. You still have hope. Even through they would deliberately sacrifice you. But not even like the father figure, I don't think you care that much. I think there are some sort of children. I think you know about other people. Like, I don't know if this is in your family unit, some younger individual. Maybe you have a niece, I'm hearing. Like, you don't want this to happen to your niece or your children. I'm sensing more like you are being aunt to someone. I'm not sensing your children in it, or I don't know if you have, whether you have or not. Tricks mortals into being bound. So this is kind of the energy they think they did to you. Like, this devil is here. This devil is here. That they made you worse than you were ever in your life. They made you like hit a rock bottom. Tricks mortals into being bound. They tricked you so they can use your energy now. That they can. But anyway, this energy comes back. I've been doing reading about it because this flashed in front of my eyes right now. Somebody's bed is being in a room, and under this bed there is a grid. Like, they siphoning your energy when you sleep. They doing what, like, they supposedly do whatever they want with you. And yo, that's deep. I'm almost seeing like you are, but you hovering above it. I'm seeing somebody's astral projecting, hovering above it. And there's a version of you, which is an empty vessel, but it has like a spark of your soul, like a little bit, and they're doing this to it, while you are even higher above, puppeteering all of this situation. What? What am I saying? You crazy, yo? You're amazing, by the way. So you playing them. You using them. What? You using, but it's, you don't get any benefits from it. I mean, not material benefits. All the benefits you getting is you, of course, you growing much, very fast. This candle is, they don't, I mean, I don't want to reveal too much here. Well, let it be. If it comes out, let it be. Anyway, almost no one watches this channel, so you can be safe. So we have, you hovering all above it, puppeteering this while using like a little bit piece of your soul in some sort of empty vessel, but you have ability to meta vision. The vision of a vision of a vision of a vision. I'm seeing like a geometrical spirals around it too. I'm talking to well-versed individual here. I'm talking to somebody who is well, like, yeah, okay. So this is what we're thinking. Accepts child sacrifice, so the father sacrificed like you, right? Like that's the thing. I'm seeing you are being connected to a collective of people, and this is very rare. It's like there's only like, I don't know, you could count it in two on all the fingers in your on your body. Let's say for male this is 21, for female 20, you know. So somewhere in between 20 and 21 people. Sorry. There is. This is also, I'm picking up on someone's energy. Like Queen of Wands are spicy. I'm already having all the sexual jokes in head, and I'm really channeling someone like this. This is not my energy. Who are in the same situation. So they have a father who is, etc., someone of this kind, working with particular entity here from the lower world, and they have a child, which is their protagonist, which have even more power than they do, and they are actually sent on earth in order to deal with this situation. Like you have authority over all those people. That's what I'm sensing here. You genuinely do. And they don't know they're being played. They don't. They genuinely thinking they're gaining this and gaining that, and that they soon gonna be in 10 of Pentacles. That's what they're thinking. King of Swords in reverse. That's what the true, like this father figure, that's how he comes off. Like, reveals knowledge forthcoming. Battles, produces the favor of lords and kings. So this is in the reverse. He did not please Saturn. He did not please Neptune. Ow. Okay, so I'm picking up on one more thing. So, you know the Andromeda, I'm hearing you were like Andromeda, the Queen of Wands Andromeda, but no, you crazy, like you literally, like you meta know what's going on, and yet you putting yourself through so much pain though, like you actually play along, because you know that like, how the story ends, you know it, you know it's worth it. You know what happened with Andromeda myth? So she had like Cassiopeia, and I think there was Cephas, a couple. They were like what, king of like Ethiopia or something. Anyway, this is Greek mythology, and so this mother was a narcissist, and she was pushing, you know, like. Also, like I lately had in a reading Cassiopeians and like the pink cat-like people. Pink Panther might be significant as well. Pink Lotus. Maybe you need drink Lotus tea. That was the energy coming through. Passiflora and Lotus tea. Somebody's supposed to drink it. I was speaking about masculine twin flame of yours, or opposite. Somebody who opening their crown chakra right now. There is something in dreams which have to be processed here for someone. I'm sorry, I'm diversing from it. I will come back to it in a second, because this is important. Somebody needs to release something through the dream state. I'm seeing you are on top of it. It must be your twin flame then. You are on the top of all this situation. You know what everyone should do. You've seen it playing out. You've seen it playing out through many, many lifetimes. I'm picking up on this pink cat-like woman who is there placed. Somebody's father might not know, but they are also that, but they are in very bad dignity. You might be rescuing your father figure this lifetime too. Even through they definitely forsaken you. But they are in earthly slavery. Earthly slavery, and you don't want your people to be in it. Okay, this is your earthly father, but there, somewhere else, it's not your father. It's just equal. It used to be. It's like you are in the same army, and you are both, like, not army really, but this is kind of like a job, like a higher level, like angelic something. It used to be a long time ago. It's now not. That everything is different here on earthly realm. These are fallen angels issues here. I'm picking up on. But you haven't been fully fallen. You've been working with higher realm already for many incarnations. This person might have not. So there is an Andromeda, and then there was a narcissistic mother figure, like she was called Cassiopeia, actually, I think. And this was myth of a narcissistic abuse, and this father, and they chained Andromeda into like a, see, Saturn comes here and Neptune onto like this island, like a mermaid, you know, like they often are, just like a little island in the middle of nowhere, and they chain her there to die, I think. I don't know if I'm having this myth correctly. Just please correct me or check this for sure. But what I'm picking up on here, it's just information's coming to my mind. I never read it, I think. So Neptune, and there was a Perseus, this ideal man for Andromeda, this perfect match, this absolute, like, the hero and twin flame and everything. And he rescued her, and he just like dealt with her parents as well. So you see, that's how I was picking up on in the beginning of this reading. This person will overthrow this parents out there. So this is certainly what I'm picking up on, and this is known story. But you know what is weird about it? It's like, you already been through it. You've been incarnated as this Andromeda before. And this is now playing out. I'm still picking up on this Cleopatra energy crying. What is this? This is all connected. Nefertiti I'm hearing too. There were Egyptian gods. There were Greek gods. There were more ancient gods than this. There's Inanna. Inanna is very important. And Inanna is divine feminine. And Sophia. Gnostic Sophia and Inanna, they are similar in a certain way. They are the energies which are vibrated out of the earthly plane. And they're gonna come back right now. And you are here doing like some sort of God's job. Orchestrating and balancing and trying to rescue your father figure while getting your justice and your twin flame. That would be crazy. Like, whoa. I wonder, okay, I don't know. I have this deck here around me. I'm just gonna use it to get some sort of confirmations here. But pretty much like the outline of the stories here. Okay, so that's what I've been picking up on. Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. The time has come. Time to act is now. You paving a way for this energy to return to you. This might be also the in reality of the situation in more like a grounded perspective. You are ready for Kundalini awakening now. You finishing up the Pranatana. You're finishing up the uptake of prana in your body. And the pathway have been found, and energy is almost ready to move up. That's one thing I've been picking up on. 555 and 944 is very important. This energy of a sacrifice, you figured it out. It's not only your heart, it's a pattern. So everybody who is similar in certain way to your father, I'm picking up on, you had a partner like this before. You had somebody love relationship. They did the same thing, even the worse. A beautiful worm, take care of yourself. You are doing all of it in order to climb the spiritual ladder the fastest way possible. This is also to achieve the status of power for you. You will have a lot of power, really. You already have. It's just this, you already have and nobody knows about it. It's as if we have a hidden master amongst us. We have somebody who knows things in and out, yet it's not visible in physical reality. It will be. You will need to take care of yourself very much. I'm sensing you are cutting off from your sacral center, rightfully so. You've been letting it happen. You've been having parasites attached to you in order to rescue them and also to control them. I need to understand it better, why you are doing it this way. But I see, well, this sacrifices on your end. I'm hearing this. Sacrifices on your end, but you are this way, you're putting yourself in masculine energy in order to master it. Because they draining your feminine energy and you have to push, you have to be in this uncomfortability. I'm seeing somebody who's, you actually have defined muscles in your body. You actually have some, you have some drive, you have some masculine, like, I don't know, maybe your hobbies. Because they drained this feminine energy, this lost creativity, you haven't been grieving the lack of it. You've been strongly shaping your masculine side through all this time. But now it's over. Now you're done with it. You're done. You already finished this. You're ready to become, rightfully so, woman. The divine feminine. This is how you become the divine. You've been divine feminine before. You've become divine masculine now. So now you're becoming like the, I don't know, it's not even high priestess, not even hierophant. It's something in between it all. It's really like finding a rightful place in between all of the experience. It's more like you walk alongside God right now. That's what I'm sensing here, really. I'm picking up on the future energy. That's somebody's goal. That's what's gonna happen. It's like I saw this voodoo. I saw some additional, like, things were supposed to do something to you. Things were supposed to take everything you enjoyed from your life. Maybe it has been a thing. Oh, I need to go. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it. I think everything is clear. Alright. It's almost as if you had to master it in order to then share this masculine energy you've mastered with your divine masculine and can be back rightfully in your feminine energy again. Because there was no man in the world who could handle someone with this development. You don't want to be with, like, it's just, there's no energetic match for you. You had to become it, so you attract it. And now you will be able to relax and come back to your feminine side. And it's really, really beautiful here, how this journey looked. Perhaps the masculine you will be with, and it's a King of Cups, so he will definitely be much more attached to his side. I'm seeing somebody who will, I don't think, cried a lot in their life. Somebody really, really cried a lot. Somebody was very, very emotional person. He went through all this feminine side integration. It's now done. It is also a person who is your equal. It is your equal, really. And that was very rare. All right, so that's pretty much it.